Starting a small business is exciting, but legal mistakes can be costly. Did you know that 20% of small businesses fail in their first year due to legal issues? Even more shocking, nearly 50% of small businesses experience intellectual property theft, and 40% incur tax penalties. These stats might surprise you, but they highlight the importance of getting things right from the start. In this video, we're diving into the 6 most common legal mistakes that can sink your small business. You'll learn how to avoid operating without proper licenses, drafting faulty contracts, ignoring intellectual property, and more. We'll share real stories of business owners who learned these lessons the hard way and provide actionable tips to keep you on the right side of the law. Stay tuned as we uncover these pitfalls and give you the tools to navigate the legal landscape smoothly. Your business deserves the best chance to thrive, and avoiding these mistakes is a big step in the right direction. Let's get started. Chapter 1. License to Thrill: The Perils of Operating Without Proper Licenses. Starting a business is exhilarating. You've got your idea, your team, and your plan. But wait, did you get the right licenses? Many small business owners overlook this step. According to a survey by the Small Business Administration, 20% of small businesses fail in their first year due to legal issues, including licensing problems. You need to know what licenses are required for your business. This can vary by industry and location. For example, a restaurant needs health department permits, while an online store might need a sales tax license. Research is key. Don't guess, find out exactly what's required. Let's take a look at Jane, who started a small bakery from her home. She didn't get a health permit. When a customer reported food poisoning, she faced hefty fines and had to close down temporarily. Jane's mistake was costly but avoidable. One strategy is to visit your local city or county website. They usually have resources for new businesses. You can also contact your local chamber of commerce for guidance. They can be a goldmine of information. Another tip is to consult with a business attorney. While this might seem expensive, it's cheaper than facing legal troubles later. As the saying goes, an ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure. A lawyer can help you navigate the complexities of business licensing. Also, stay updated. Licenses and permits can change. What was valid last year might need renewal or updates this year. Make a checklist and set reminders for renewal dates. Keeping organized can save you from unexpected shutdowns. Lastly, use online resources. Websites like sba.gov provide detailed information on federal and state licensing requirements. They even offer checklists to ensure you don't miss anything. Being proactive about licensing is crucial. Chapter 2. Contracts Gone Wrong: The Hidden Pitfalls in Business Agreements. Contracts are the backbone of any business. They outline expectations, responsibilities, and protections. Yet, many small businesses falter here. Did you know that 60% of small businesses don't have written contracts? This can lead to misunderstandings and legal disputes. A common mistake is using generic templates found online. These might not cover specific needs. For instance, a service agreement for a web designer won't suit a landscaper. Tailoring contracts to your business is essential. Consider the story of Mike, a freelance graphic designer. He used a basic contract template. When a client refused to pay, he realized his contract didn't specify payment terms. Mike learned the hard way to include detailed payment schedules in his contracts. A strategy here is to clearly define all terms. Include payment terms, deadlines, and responsibilities. Be specific. Vague terms lead to disputes. For example, instead of saying payment upon completion, specify payment within 15 days of project delivery. Another tip is to include a dispute resolution clause. This can save time and money if conflicts arise. Instead of going straight to court, you can opt for mediation or arbitration. This is often faster and less expensive. Consulting a lawyer to draft or review contracts can prevent issues. As business author Harvey Mackay says, a contract is only as good as the person who signs it. A lawyer ensures all legal bases are covered and that the contract is enforceable. Regularly review and update your contracts. Business needs change, and so should your agreements. What worked last year might not be relevant today. Keeping contracts up to date ensures they remain effective. Lastly, educate yourself on contract law. There are many resources online and books available. Understanding the basics can help you spot potential issues before they become problems. Remember, a well-drafted contract is your best protection. Chapter 3. Intellectual property ignorance. Protect your ideas and brand. Your business name, logo, and products are more than just identifiers. They're your brand's identity. Yet, many small businesses neglect to protect their intellectual property, IP. Did you know that nearly 50% of small businesses experience some form of IP theft? This can be disastrous. First, let's talk about trademarks. A trademark protects your brand's name and logo. Registering a trademark prevents others from using similar marks that could confuse your customers. Take Nike's swoosh, for instance. It's instantly recognizable and legally protected. Consider the story of Sarah, who launched a successful clothing line. She didn't trademark her brand's name. A larger company started using a similar name, and Sarah had no legal recourse. She had to rebrand, which cost time and money. To avoid this, conduct a thorough trademark search before choosing a name. The U.S. Patent and Trademark Office, USPTO, website offers a free search tool. This helps ensure your name isn't already in use. Register your trademark early to secure your brand. Another strategy is to protect your inventions with patents. If you've created a unique product, a patent can prevent others from making, using, or selling it. For example, Apple's numerous patents protect their innovative designs and technology. Patents can be complex, so consider hiring a patent attorney. They can help you navigate the process and ensure your application is thorough. As Thomas Edison said, "Genius is 1% inspiration and 99% perspiration." Protecting your ideas takes effort. Don't forget about copyrights. Copyrights protect original works like books, music, and software. If your business produces creative content, registering for copyright is essential. This provides legal protection against unauthorized use. Keep an eye on your IP. Regularly monitor for infringement. Set up Google Alerts to notify you if your brand or product names are mentioned online. Being proactive helps catch and address issues early. Lastly, educate your team. Make sure your employees understand the importance of IP protection. Regular training can prevent accidental leaks and ensure everyone is on the same page. Protecting your intellectual property is an ongoing effort. Chapter 4, Tax Trouble. Avoiding the common taxation traps. Taxes are a part of business, but they don't have to be a nightmare. However, many small businesses fall into common tax traps. According to the IRS, about 40% of small businesses incur tax penalties each year. These can be avoided with proper planning. First, understand your tax obligations. Different business structures have different requirements. Sole proprietors, partnerships, and corporations all have unique tax rules. Consult a tax professional to ensure you're on the right track. One common mistake is failing to separate personal and business expenses. This can lead to messy records and potential audits. Open a dedicated business bank account and use it exclusively for business transactions. This keeps your finances clean and organized. Consider the example of John, who ran a landscaping business. He mixed personal and business expenses, making it difficult to track deductions. When audited, he faced fines and penalties. Keeping finances separate could have saved him. Another strategy is to keep detailed records. Save all receipts and document every transaction. Use accounting software to streamline this process. Accurate records make tax time easier and help in case of an audit. Know your deductions. Small businesses can deduct expenses like home office costs, equipment, and travel. Make sure you're claiming all eligible deductions. This can significantly reduce your tax bill. Pay estimated taxes quarterly. This prevents a large tax bill at the end of the year. The IRS requires businesses to pay taxes as they earn income. Missing these payments can lead to penalties. Consider hiring a bookkeeper or accountant. They can manage your finances and ensure compliance with tax laws. As Warren Buffett says, accounting is the language of business. Having a professional handle your books can prevent costly mistakes. Stay updated on tax laws. Tax codes change frequently. Subscribe to newsletters or follow reputable sources to stay informed. Being aware of changes can help you plan accordingly. Lastly, prepare for audits. Keep your records organized and easily accessible. If you're audited, having everything in order can make the process smoother. It's about being prepared and proactive. Chapter 5, Employment Law Blunders. Treating employees right, legally. Hiring employees is a milestone for any small business, but it comes with legal responsibilities. Missteps here can be costly. According to the U.S. Department of Labor, employers pay billions in back wages each year due to non-compliance. First, understand classification. Are your workers employees or independent contractors? Misclassification can lead to fines. The IRS has guidelines to help determine the correct status. Follow them closely. Consider Lisa, who ran a small marketing firm. She classified her employees as independent contractors to save on taxes. When the IRS audited her, she faced heavy penalties. Avoid this mistake by classifying correctly from the start. Another key area is wage and hour laws. The Fair Labor Standards Act, FLSA, sets standards for minimum wage, overtime, and record keeping. Make sure you're compliant. Pay employees fairly and on time. Create an employee handbook. This sets clear expectations and policies. Include sections on company culture, conduct, and benefits. Having a handbook can prevent misunderstandings and disputes. Know your anti-discrimination laws. The Equal Employment Opportunity Commission, EEOC, enforces laws against workplace discrimination. Ensure your hiring practices are fair and inclusive. Training your team on diversity and inclusion is crucial. Implement a clear hiring process. Conduct thorough interviews and background checks. This helps you find the right fit and ensures safety. Don't rush this step. A bad hire can cost more than taking the time to find the right one. Health and safety regulations are vital. The Occupational Safety and Health Administration, OSHA, sets standards to keep workplaces safe. Follow these guidelines to prevent accidents and ensure a safe environment for your team. Offer employee training programs. This not only improves skills but also shows you value your team's growth. Regular training keeps employees engaged and reduces turnover. Lastly, document everything. Keep records of employee performance, disciplinary actions, and communications. This protects you in case of disputes or legal issues. Clear documentation is your best defense. Chapter 6, Data Defense, Avoiding Cybersecurity Legal Nightmares. In today's digital world, data breaches are a serious threat. For small businesses, a breach can be devastating. According to a report by Hiscox, 47% of small businesses experienced a cyber attack in the past year. Protecting your data is not just smart, it's essential. First, understand the types of data you hold. Personal information, financial records, and intellectual property need protection. Identify what data is most critical and focus your security efforts there. Consider the story of Mark, who owned a small e-commerce site. A data breach exposed his customers' information. He faced lawsuits and lost trust. To prevent this, encrypt sensitive data. Encryption makes data unreadable without the right key. Regularly update your software. Outdated software is a common entry point for hackers. Set updates to automatic to ensure you're always protected. This simple step can thwart many attacks. Create strong passwords. Weak passwords are easy targets. Use a mix of letters, numbers, and symbols. Change them regularly and avoid using the same password across multiple sites. Consider using a password manager for added security. Train your employees on cybersecurity. Human error is a leading cause of breaches. Teach them to recognize phishing emails and suspicious links. Regular training keeps security top of mind. Implement a firewall and antivirus software. These provide a first line of defense against attacks. Make sure they're updated and configured correctly. A good defense can stop many threats before they cause damage. Back up your data regularly. In case of an attack, having backups ensures you don't lose everything. Store backups in a secure, off-site location. This way, you can quickly recover and get back to business. Develop a response plan. Know what steps to take if a breach occurs. This includes who to contact, how to secure your systems, and how to communicate with customers. A quick, organized response can minimize damage. Lastly, stay informed. Cyber threats evolve constantly. Follow cybersecurity news and updates. Being aware of new threats can help you stay ahead and protect your business.